and welcome back to our Google Classroom. So if you're watching this video, you should be on the A&E assignment, and you are correct. This is the first thing that you're supposed to do. So if you're watching this first before everything, great job. I just want to go over the scope and sequence of this project. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and reach out to me ASAP. And then we'll get started with the lesson. So in Google Classroom, you will see this link to the A&E project. So the first thing is this link that you just clicked. So if you're here right now and you're watching this and you want to know what step 1, you're at step 1. Step 2 will be the part where you get on Nearpod. Just go ahead and open the Nearpod. Make sure that it works for you. Make sure that you can click it and get in it. That's step 2. Once you do that, you are good. Step 3 is the We Do, which is going to be on Wednesday at 12 p.m. where you attend the Zoom Live. We will attend the Zoom Live and go ahead and resume doing the project that we're doing, which is the internal and external traits. So click this link at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, and then you're going to be finishing doing the Nearpod, and it's going to be the We Do portion. So you guys are going to do that, and I'm going to hang back on Zoom just in case you guys have any questions while you're doing it. I just want to be there on standby if you have any questions, etc. And then for the You Do, which is going to be the last portion, is going to be this. Whenever you click it, you will answer the questions and then submit, and you will be done. So let's go ahead and get started on today's lesson. So like I said, today's lesson is about internal and external traits. So for today's lesson, which is going to be the overview about what we're going to be doing today, we're going to go over the inside out introduction. Then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you the I do portion of the internal and external anchor chart, and it's going to be the I do. I'm going to show you how to do it. The We Do, like I said, it's going to be due on Wednesday. We're going to do that on Wednesday via Zoom. And then the You Do, you will also do that on Wednesday during Zoom. I just showed you guys how to get to that, but if you have any other questions on Zoom, or you can email me, I will show you how to get to it. So the objective for today, by the end of this lesson, we will be able to describe the main character Camila's internal and external traits. So as we remember, we read the book Inside Out, we will be able to go over her internal and external traits. So you may be asking, what is the internal trait? What is the external trait, Miss Sparrow? I don't know what that is. So this is what we're going to do, and we're going to go ahead and look at it today. Like I said, the essential questions that you guys probably are having right now is, what is a character trait, and what's the difference between an internal character trait and an external character trait? And we will go over that. So first things first, we're going to watch this video. And I'm going to pause it in the spots. And while I pause it, even though I'm not with you guys, I want you guys to be able to pause it with me and guess. Is it an internal, or is it what personality trait it is? So we're going to watch a video. The character's going to do a personality trait. And we're going to try to guess what that personality trait is. So let's see. So how do we think she was feeling? Real quick. So I'll pause it. How do you think she was feeling? 1, 2, 3, say it. Happy. She was happy. So we know from that she is feeling sad. He's angry. Let's see how she's feeling now. So here, how do we think she's feeling? Judging by how she's acting, she's probably disgusted. We can probably guess he's scared. So we were able to spot the personality traits that we saw. So we saw the different traits: happy, mad, scared, angry. So that was all internal traits. So as you saw in the video, the internal traits are traits that we learn about a character based on what she says, does, thinks, and feels. So whenever the character spilled over her drink, we knew that she was sad because she was crying. So that was something that she was doing that we knew that she was sad. And we know that external traits are traits that we see on the outside. Those are physical traits that we can see. So if we look back again to see her external traits, we can see that she kind of, let's see, right here, she kind of has brownish, blondish hair, blue eyes, and she's wearing a striped t-shirt. These are all things that we can see on the external, on the outside. So those are her external traits. So like I said, external traits are what we see on the outside. So this is a Bitmoji of Miss Sparrow. And as you can see, I tried to make her look like me. She has long braids. She's tall and she's 23. So she has piercings, and her skin color, she has brown skin color. So we can tell that those are the external traits because these are things that we could just see by looking at me right now, by looking at her on the screen. If you look at me right now, you can see I also have braids. I also have nose piercings. I have brown eyes, and I'm wearing a black shirt with a lady on it. So internal traits are what we learn about the character based on actions, like she says, thinks, feels. So if I'm in the corner and I'm kind of shaking, you can kind of guess that I'm shy. Or if I'm banging on the table like she was when her cards fell down, you can tell that she was angry. Or if I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you can tell I'm excited or anxious or scared. So these are things that we, from the outside, we can look at. We can tell how the character is feeling based on what they say, think, do, or feel. So we read the book, A Bad Case of the Stripes, and we know that Camila had a couple different external, internal traits. One of the ones that I remember that we talked about was her being scared to go to school. So think about how she was acting when she was scared to go to school. She told her mom, I don't know if I want to go to school. I'm nervous. She was picking out outfits because she didn't know what people were going to think about her. So we know from the outside, she kind of turned red, white, and blue. So whenever I'm going to fill it in right here, I'm just going to type in how she feels. So we know that she From the outside, she turned red, white, and blue when they were saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and we know that she was shy. And then towards the end, we know that she was confident. So this is what you're going to be doing on your interactive chart. Like I said earlier, we want 3 external traits and 3 internal traits. So you're going to put the external traits on this side underneath the external, and the internal traits on this side underneath the internal. And you're going to do 3 of each. So that is going to be located on your Nearpod, which is right here. It looks just like the one that I'm using right here. You're going to click that link to get to the Nearpod. Like I said, I'm going to be on the Zoom for the WeDo. So whenever you're doing the WeDo, you're going to go ahead and finish this out. Put 3 on this side, type out 3 on this side, type out 3 on this side. It's automatically going to save. And then you're going to draw an external trait that Camila had. So here, you're going to use different colors. You can draw the external trait that she had. And then here, you're going to say if you had any questions about the lessons on external internal traits. So all of this you can link by going to number 2 right here. Click the link below to get to our Nearpod, and we're going to be doing that on our Zoom right here. So if you have any other questions, do not fail to reach out. And then WeDo, like I said earlier, it's going to be on Google Google Forms, and it's going to be this quiz right here, and then you're going to save it in the end. So today in conclusion, we were able to talk about external and internal traits. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, you do not fail to reach out to me. External traits, just a recap, are traits that you can see on the outside, and internal traits are things that you can see on the inside. So go ahead and exit the video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.